Vitamin D is often called the sunshine vitamin, but inside the human body, it behaves more like a hormone than a simple nutrient, influencing multiple organs and systems at different stages. Vitamin D enters the body in two main ways, through sunlight and through food or supplements. When sunlight, specifically ultraviolet B rays, hits the skin, it triggers a chemical reaction that produces an inactive form of vitamin D. This form then enters the bloodstream. Vitamin D can also come from dietary sources, such as fatty fish, egg yolks, fortified dairy products, fortified cereals, or supplements. And after digestion, it is absorbed in the small intestine along with dietary fats before entering the bloodstream. At this point, regardless of whether vitamin D comes from sunlight or food, it is still inactive and cannot yet perform its functions. The bloodstream transports this inactive vitamin D to the liver, which plays the first major processing role. Inside the liver, enzymes convert vitamin D into a storage form known as 25-hydroxyvitamin D. This is the main form that circulates in the blood and is used by doctors to assess vitamin D levels in the body. However, even at this stage, vitamin D is still not fully active. From the liver, 25-hydroxyvitamin D continues its journey through the bloodstream to the kidneys. The kidneys perform the final and most critical activation step by converting it into calcitriol, the active hormone form of vitamin D. Once activated, vitamin D can now interact with cells throughout the body by binding to vitamin D receptors found in many tissues. One of the most important roles of active vitamin D is supporting bone health by regulating calcium and phosphorus balance. In the intestines, vitamin D increases the absorption of calcium from food, allowing calcium to enter the bloodstream instead of being lost through digestion. This calcium is then delivered to bones and teeth, where it contributes to bone density, strength, and structure. Without sufficient vitamin D, even a calcium-rich diet cannot properly support bone health, leading to weakened bones, increased fracture risk, and bone pain. Vitamin D also plays a vital role in muscle function. Muscle cells rely on vitamin D to respond efficiently to signals from the nervous system, enabling proper muscle contraction, coordination, and strength. When vitamin D levels are low, muscles may become weak or fatigued, increasing the risk of falls and injuries, particularly in older adults. Beyond bones and muscles, vitamin D is deeply involved in immune system regulation. Immune cells, such as T cells and macrophages, contain vitamin D receptors, allowing active vitamin D to guide immune responses. It helps immune cells identify and respond to harmful bacteria and viruses, while preventing excessive inflammation that could damage healthy tissues. This balanced immune response is essential for protecting the body while avoiding overreaction. Vitamin D also has important effects on the brain and nervous system. Vitamin D receptors are present in areas of the brain involved in mood, memory, and cognitive function. Research suggests that adequate vitamin D levels support mental clarity, stable mood, and energy levels, while low levels have been associated with fatigue, low mood, and difficulty concentrating. When the body does not receive enough vitamin D over time, multiple systems begin to suffer simultaneously. Calcium absorption decreases, bones gradually weaken, muscle strength declines, immune defenses become less effective, and overall energy levels may drop. In children, severe deficiency can lead to rickets, a condition that causes soft and deformed bones, while in adults, it can result in osteomalacia, characterized by bone pain and muscle weakness. Vitamin D's journey through the body, from skin or digestion to liver activation, kidney conversion, and final action in cells, shows how a single nutrient can influence nearly every major system. Rather than acting at one location, vitamin D works as a messenger that helps the body absorb nutrients, strengthen structure, support movement, defend against illness, and maintain brain function.
This is why vitamin D is considered essential for overall health and why maintaining adequate levels is important throughout all stages of life. This content is provided for educational purposes only and does not replace professional medical advice.